Hey, what's going on, everybody? So, I had a little story I wanted to try to tell y'all. I thought it was a pretty cool story. And, it's kind of funny, but not really. I don't know. You be the judge. I thought it was funny. I had fun doing it. I helped the guy out yesterday. He needed help. And, I was just able to help him. No big deal. But, like and subscribe, appreciate it. If you guys do that, that'd be awesome. A little YouTube video for y'all. A little trucker video. Yesterday, I was delivering down in East Stroudsburg. And East Stroudsburg is out near the Pocono Mountains in Pennsylvania. It's out Interstate 80 going towards New Jersey. It's the last basically town before you hit New Jersey on Interstate 80. But anyhow, so I get to this place I'm delivering. This place I'm delivering to is a real cocksucker. You have to be there at a certain time, and you can't be early. They give you a 15-minute grace time. You got to pull in, back in, whatever. Wait, and they'll call you. You come down, and you have to pull down like this, pull out onto the street, and then back it back in. It's doable, but it's not easy. It's very difficult. Anyhow, so I get there, I get backed in, and, I'm just sitting there, and I had to get my logbook caught up. I still didn't do my logbook for the day, so I'm getting ready to do my logbook, and I keep hearing this, and I'm looking, I looked over, and there's a white truck out the window over here. I can see him. He's not the same place I'm delivering. He's at the place next door. And his truck just keeps going back and forth. And he's only moving 6 inches at a time. This guy's stuck in the ice. He's stuck in the ice. It's dead level. Stuck in the ice. No tire chains. He's stuck. Not that it matters, but he was a black fella. And, the color of his skin doesn't matter. That doesn't matter to me. I don't care about that. But there's a very good chance that he's not from the north. And he doesn't know much about driving in the ice. See, any reason why I bring up the color of his skin, more than likely he was a southern fella. Might not have been. I don't know. Like I said, the color of his skin means absolutely nothing. Especially, I don't give a shit about that. Anyhow, so I go over. He acted a little surprised that a redneck hunky was coming over to help him. And I said, hey, buddy, need some help. Well, actually, I got my logbook. I finished getting my book caught up quick because I knew that whenever they released me, I had to go. This place is super tight. So, I had to make sure that I was ready to go. So, whenever I got the green light, right now, see how I have a red light? I knew when I got the green light, I had to get out of that parking lot, and there's nowhere for me to park to help this guy. So, I had to get my logbook caught up. I got my book caught up, all done. In the meantime, I'm listening to him going back and forth. And, so I went over. I thought I seen a pile of grit, sandy stone stuff from them putting on the road. So I grabbed the bucket and cut a hole in it. And I went over there to scoop some of that sandy stuff up. Find out it wasn't sandy stuff. So I wasted time trying to find that sandy stuff. And I remembered a trick from a while ago that I used. I was stuck one time and I used windshield washer fluid. And I dumped that on the ice, melted the ice, took right off. I was I wonder if that will work for that guy there. I just got the green light. So I went over, started talking to the guy. I was like, hey, bud, do you have any windshield wiper fluid? He's like, yeah. Oh, hold on. I'm getting ahead of the story. Hold on. All right, you just got to walk with me. So I went back, and that guy, he had wood laying here and here on both sides. His tires were dug in like this, trying to pull back and forth. He put a piece of wood in here and a piece of wood in here trying to get some traction on that wood. And meanwhile, he was all iced up. You could tell it was iced the whole way around there. So I said to him, I said, hey man, you got some windshield washer fluid? He's like, yeah, I got a brand new jug of it. I said, all right. So I'm not making any promises. It worked for me one time up in Erie. I was stuck on the dead level in the ice. And I dumped some windshield wiper fluid around my tires. And it melted the ice and it got me out. He's like, that's a really good idea. I'm going to give that a try. I said, all right. I said, well, where's your windshield wiper fluid at? I'll help you out. So he got out the windshield wiper fluid, and I got down, and I was watching him. I could see the one tire that was spinning. I was watching, and this tire spinning. This back door right here on this side, on his truck, this one was spinning. So I dumped it down in here, and down in here, and down in there, and down here. Sure as hell, it was just enough. Hang on. And sure as hell, it ended up being enough for him to get enough traction and get the hell out of there. So if you ever get stuck on the ice, you know, all you gotta do is keep your momentum going. For the most part, if you keep your momentum going, usually on ice you're okay. It's when you stop or slow down is when you get in trouble on ice. Or if you spin out. You know, don't be a cowboy and ram on that throttle and make yourself kick out. Just keep your momentum going and you're fine. So, and that's what I told that guy. The guy's drove for years. You can tell he's an experienced driver. And when he started to go, I said, keep going. I jumped out and I'm stopping traffic. Like down in East Stroudsburg, there's a lot of traffic. It's a really, really busy place. And I almost fell on the fucking road. And I was waving my hand trying to stop traffic, because if he would have stopped, he may have been screwed again. So he kept it going and pulled right into traffic. Luckily nobody got hurt and there was no accidents or anything, but it could have happened real quick. Like, he was very lucky to be able to keep going. Like, he wasn't expecting it to work right away. You could tell, like, his eyes were that big around. And he got out, he blew on the horn. I could see his arms waving. He was telling me thank you, you know. Like, but that's all part of, you know, being out here on the road, is helping each other out, you know. And he's like, man, before he even got unstuck, he's like, man, I really appreciate you coming over to help me out. He's like, you know, we got to help each other. I said, I agree, buddy, I agree, you know. And I kept telling him, I was like, I ain't gonna make any promises, but this might work. This might just work. And, yeah. And it did. It worked. Got him out of there, and it was cool to help him out. It's not very often I get to help people out. Like, if I can see somebody and I know I can help them, I'll jump right in there. Like I said, I don't give a shit. I don't care what you do. Like, I don't judge. I don't discriminate. I don't give a shit about that. I don't care who you are. You know, if you need help, don't be afraid to ask. Like, that guy should have been, you know, maybe looking for help or something. I don't know. I can't say if I'd have been in his position that I would have been looking for help, but I don't know. But that's my story. You guys have to let me know if you thought it was funny or good or whatever, but I didn't tell it. Like, I'm kind of rushing through it here. And my teeth want to keep falling out, pissing me off. And I ran out of time while I was sitting there thinking about it. But I wanted to get it on video here. And, you know, not that I'm looking for a praise or a pat on the back. Good job, Mike, good job. Way to be a good guy. Like, not what I was getting out of it. I thought it was a good story, and I wanted to tell it. It's good to hear good stuff. You know, it's good to hear good stories. It's good to hear about shit like that, you know. It's good to hear that we are human. People make mistakes. People need help. You know, that way when you need help or when you make a mistake or whatever, you know that you're human, and it happens to everybody. It does. It happens to everybody. Everybody has issues. Everybody has problems. You know, it's all right. We will get through them. It's yeah, pretty. I don't even know what I'm getting to with all that. But anyhow, I'm back out on the road. I'm just leaving this place. I'm gonna get off this stupid phone. Delaware River's up a little bit. I'm down around Columbia, New Jersey. I'm real close to East Stroudsburg again. Literally East Stroudsburg, just right up there. I'm just over on the other side of the border right now. So yeah, hope everybody's doing good, having a good 2024. I'm still struggling with this fucking sinus infection bull crap. I went out and shot a money shoot on Sunday in Johnstown, and I got my ass whooped. I shot terrible. I wasn't feeling good, and a lot of it was my own fault. But nothing I could do about it. I wasn't feeling good, and like I said, there just wasn't much I could do about it. It is what it is. But at least I got up there, went and shot. I got to hang out with my friends and see everybody, so that was cool. I got to meet a few new people. You know, that's what it's all about. You know, this whole archery thing. You know, Friday night I shot my best score ever. I shot my first official 300 with my hinge. That was awesome. And then Sunday I shot my worst official round ever. Maybe not ever, but it wasn't good. I mean, for a lot of people, there's a lot of people that would have been ecstatic. They would have been extremely happy with how I shot. They would be very happy if they could shoot that good. But for me, it was not good at all. I was 10 points from my average, and that's a lot of points. You know, you can't make shoot-offs and stuff like that by being that low. So that really sucked. But anyhow, all right, everybody, if you watch it this far, like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. You probably already are. Don't forget to hit the old like button there. That helps out the old algorithm and YouTube thing. So yeah, little video for everybody. Peace and love, y'all.